What's up, guys? Episode 6 of The Crown of Leaves. Woo! Yeah, baby. When am I gonna start posting more of that the Undertale but furry game? I don't know. I kind of got distracted a little bit. I'm gonna be honest. It's hard finding time to record. Maybe I should start recording on weekends and not do multiple different things. But fuck it, I don't learn. What the fuck happened last time? That's right. We got everything we needed. We convinced the guy that we were the ones who summoned the guy. um Anyways, yeah, where were we?
That's about it. The stuff's packed. I hope you're both used to long road trips, because I prefer to do without your whining along the way. I'm just kidding. It's a joke. So, Karyam has accepted reality and is ready to live in the present, I see. He's surprisingly timid. Karyam, bark.
I'm ready to go.
Rui, I don't know what you did to him, but you are a wonder. Well, follow me.
Oh, not so fast. Oh, I've got a favor to ask. Oh, god fucking damn it. More fetch quests.
Yes, Pumpkin?
Please.
You've got my full attention.
Oh, I've literally just been reborn and wouldn't mind eating something first.
That's no problem. Rui will buy you a cake in a flash.
Oh, I'm not gonna buy any cakes. No, Comp's chasing me, don't you remember?
There's a stove in the kitchen.
Had no food.
Then go buy it. But I'm an awful cook, so I'll leave it to you.
Oh, I'm not going any... Why don't you go yourself, Rakiba? Are you afraid of someone?
I'm just too lazy. We still have a ride ahead, and it's a long road to go. Why not stop by Soja on your way and eat there?
Because they serve trash cooked from the garbage.
Fine, my friend. What would you like?
Just a moment. I'll make a list. Ah, you fucking cunt. Is cunt acceptable to say?
Stommer, you're that hungry? And where am I going to get all of this?
There's a Paddy and Morgan's cafe nearby. They have quite a selection. The cafe is called the Goblin now, and there isn't much variety. Mostly pastry. Rather frustrating pastry. Excellent! I want that pastry. So go, bring it to me, Rakiba.
Now remember, this is the last time you send me for food in a commanding tone, or anywhere at all. Next time, you're gonna eat at Soja, and that's out of the question.
Well, what are you waiting for? Let's go before she came back. Yeah, but where to? We've discussed this already. You're messing up the fucking plan. I realized I didn't like the plan. Here, we're doing it my way, so move. Good luck with that, fucker. I'm not doing that. Apparently our alliance is called off. Good luck. Just come on, or I think there was a little mistake there. Just come on already. Will you stop contradicting me for once in your life? Once again, you never has a cart. I could escape from the camp completely unnoticed. What's the point of me hanging around on foot, let alone together with you? I should have realized you deserve no trust. Was that an important choice? Did I just fuck up my choice? What's this? Something. Okay. Yeah, I still can't go up there. I guess we just leave. Oh, Zardy. No, a long time no see. Why are you still here? The camp looks completely different now. I mean, this is definitely Flint's house. We're definitely in the hill camp, but everything got so fucking overgrown. I have no idea where to go. I'm sick of you. Come along. I'll take you to the nearest road. Okay, looks like we've already talked about all that. But okay, yeah, fucker, let's get the hell. You rarely see the house from here. He used to live here with Flynn. Yes, him. I'm sort of like his adopted son. Ridiculous. Yeah, a common sight here in Latori. What's so ridiculous about that? You mean the locals were laughing at you? No idea. Flynn wouldn't let me communicate with them. Because you had duty? Right, you're the chosen one and everything. Yeah, because of the shuffles, right? Like that was the sense in debriefing someone when you keep forgetting everybody. I suppose so. Oh, and Flynn were already spending loads of time and effort trying to get my memory back. But the first thing I remember was not my friends, but the Crown of Leaves. Oh, the name of the thing! Oh, it's Rui.
Hello, Rui.
Oh, Sarbin. Hi. How did you find me?
I have a headquarters nearby, and also a field glass. Rui, you're leaving camp, aren't you? I know Rasco told you to get out of the camp.
So I'm going too. Take me with you. Yes, definitely. Definitely taking you with me. We're doing a Last of Us. We're gonna do a The Last of Us. You're gonna be my Ellie. I'm gonna get killed by a girl with a golf club. It's gonna be amazing. Where are you off to? And why would you? You go home or your mom will freak out.
Mom, she'll kill me. I don't want to go home. Oh,
My sweet little angel.
soon everyone will find out what I've done, and Mom will never forgive me, nor Aunt Emerald, or Alec, or everybody else. Rasco told me to keep quiet, because then I'd become a jeweler. He threatened me that if I told anyone, my dream would never come true. He told me about the Mad Rook and told me not to tell anyone. And then he found a master in the Marquis who would be teaching me and said he'd send me to him so that I could study jewel crafting, Valvale.
Wait. I'm lost. The fuck does Rasco have to do with it? Or the Mad Rook for that matter?
Rasco said he'd definitely drive you from the camp and you'd no longer occupy my room. But I had to help him prank you, Valvale. For that, he'd send me to study with the jeweler he knows.
And how'd you intend to prank me?
Rasco told me to damage Alec's stuffed animals, break the windows, spike poison in the Sujardo. I felt so sorry for them. I wasn't willing to poison them, and I got frightened when Aunt Agatha said one of her Sujis hadn't eaten for 3 days. But Rasco said no one would blame me for that. Everyone would blame the Mad Rook. And he was waiting for a mystic to be called so that the mystic drove the Mad Rook away. And then he'd tell everyone you're connected with the Rook and they'd drive you away too.
But of course. Because I totally look like a crazy occultist whose only dream is to set the spirits of the unfortunate hill campers. If something unexplainable happens, the spirits are to blame. And if blaming the spirits is not enough, you can also break loose on some clueless fool. I get it now. I tried in vain to pass myself off as someone better than I really am. I don't have to be smarter than Mars Tail to outsmart him. And I don't have to be friends with Rasco to be liked by everyone. I just need to learn how to manipulate people, right? It's so fucking simple. And Rasco does a stellar job.
Please forgive me, Rui. I was so afraid you might get killed.
Miati, no. I forgive you. You're not to blame here. Well, it wasn't you who started the ball rolling, so blaming you... yes, blaming you should be the last thing to do.
No, it's my fault. I was too eager to become a jeweler, but...
Anyway, getting back to the subject. There's one thing that still mostly eludes my understanding. Rasco confiscated the bracelet this morning. He told me he would take it to the mystic for a cleansing ritual. But according to the Mars Tale's words, the bracelet never reached him. Do you know what he's intending to do with it?
He wanted to show it to the master, the one that would be teaching me.
But the bracelet weren't finished.
I finished it. I did everything according to the design I found near the bracelet.
It looks like Rasco never intended to give the bracelet to Marcel in the first place. It's getting more and more interesting.
I don't know. He didn't tell me anything else.
Okay, here's this. What if I, let's say, sneak into his Vardo and search there for clues? Would you help me?
Of course I will.
I'm not going to participate in this. Shut up. So, I can surely count on your help.
Yes, don't doubt it.
That's wonderful. Now look at me conscripting a mere fucking child. Okay, fine. Let's go fucking... I don't know. I didn't know you were hated in the camp. Now come to my life. You know I don't have much in common. Oh, the Suzari surely adore you. So what happened? All I heard was that you and the boy were talking about the Mad Rook. Oh, yes. Well, I'm in big trouble because of that damned bird. One mystic in 1 century made it all look as if I had summoned the Mad Rook to plague mortals. Did you have to tolerate this your entire life? What? Oh no, it just happened this morning. But they would talk about the Rook before that as well. Supposedly it is his week now, and that's why he's arrived. And of course I summon no one. He's the main specialist in the flat. Surely he can confirm that the Mad Rook don't exist. He doesn't belong to the stream, that's for certain. Hold on. What do you mean by doesn't belong to the stream? But he does exist in the flat? Where he supposedly belongs? I don't know. No, I guess. Good talk. Hapless show off. Mindscape updated Rasco, the bitch. We're gonna... Fuck, I need to learn my way around. Alright, let's break into... It's a good thing Kazi is still with me. Too bad it isn't mine. What? Whatever. Yes, it is now. Doesn't your shovel open locks only in the slow? Is this what the manual says? Sorry, I haven't read it. You fuckwit. Pasa.
Kazi can open locks. Why has nobody noticed this before?
Well, everyone thought it searched for gold.
It might have been so bored that it learned this.
Their family isn't terribly bright either, is it, Rui? How on earth can a shovel learn anything? The universe said there was a human shang trapped in a shovel. That's why I'm not going to deny anything.
So it's intelligent then?
Oh! I fucking hope not. You both better stay outside. Be on to lookout. I might want to make people cock their ears because someone's milling around the Vardo. Zerbin won't, but she better stand back. I hope my shovel isn't fucking... It's pitch black in here. Ah! Ominous green light. What a cute place. Ooh, dog mask. Hey, Aleshi style wooden Sahash mask. Looks vintage. I'd rob this fucker blind. Daggers. Can't tell which country they came from. They definitely don't strike me as a cheap souvenir. My curious things are usually stored in boxes and caskets that innocently hide on wardrobes like this. Alas, this one only has old photos. Okay, what's these? More photos of my relatives on the maternal side. I don't know any of them. They look serious and stern. Is smiling is illegal in their family. This morose woman is my grandmother Grace. Judging by Maman's stories, she was an authoritative and close-minded parent. She raised her children to be strong. It's her deal. And Brilla supposedly is not even half as harsh as Grace was. This must be Rasco. Very gloomy. Very edgy. Antique tapestry with an inverted image of Abram, the spring horse. According to legend, she was a Suari queen who forsook her life in the flat and led her clan into the stream. And to survive, Abram sacrificed her subjects to time every season. So in the end, no one else remained but her. What happened to Abram next is unknown, but she hardly lived happily ever after. Wonder why the flat didn't suit her. That reminds me of Night in the Woods in a weird way. You know, like just like the mysticalness and the stars. God, I should play Night in the Woods. I mean, I'd have to buy it again on here, but yeah, it would be worth it. I like Night in the Woods. It was great. Jack's playthrough is the best though. It's unlocked with a key. I don't have spare time to search for it. Help me find a rooster. 3 windows were broken. Something knocks on my roof at night. I see these are... The fuck? I just realized you guys can't hear that. It's from the game. It's like dripping water and shit. Fuck, I'm doing the voice even outside of character. I see these are hemmed appeals from the gossip board. Some law books interspersed with applications and complaints. Where would a thingy be? Pretty dim glass. Feel trapped here. Just want to get it over with and get out of here. Get a breath of air. Antique furniture. An illustrated guide to furniture from different ages. A connoisseur of war. Arrowheads from the time of Prussia. The earth rich profitably. Which collections sell more than others? The most expensive curiosities of Shangla. Is Oscar really that interested in collections and antiques? Or is he more attracted to the money side of his hobby? Time to snoop in other people's mail. There's a bunch of letters in the same handwriting. Yo, Rasco. I know enough about Mirok and, more importantly, that it costs a fortune. A single piece is estimated at an average of 23 grands, twice as much as if it's treated. But be aware, jewelers think big. Don't even count on getting a freebie trinket from some campmaster. The moment they set their eyes on a piece of Mirok, you can kiss your money goodbye. Are you sure your Mirok is the real deal? It's been off market for half a century. Jack, it should come with a chest with a seal and a special document. Shayon. Shayon. Can't say I've ever heard that name. Rasco, though. Looks like he's been onto my Mirok for quite some time. Even made inquiries about it. Now let's read the next letter. Yo, Rasco. I dig your idea. Let's start with the beginning. Elias Marsdale, to the second, Gillespie, is the Prince of Indusco. I mean, literally. He tops the Malalo rating list. Peeps take him for a simpleton. Many have tried to screw him over. And you know what? He comes off to his offenders in dreams and steals their breath. Like no shite. Your so-called prank may come to bite you in the tail. He'll track you in a snap if you nick his Miro. Just take my advice and back off it if you don't want to play fair with him. Shy on. So it was Maresdale's Miro all along. And Rascal was planning to steal it. How do you find out Maresdale has one in the first place? Oh no, I've got a bad fucking feeling about this. Yo, Roscoe. Well, my dude, I've been spewing ideas left and right. I haven't seen you like this in a while. Is that really the Roscoe I know? So to sum it up, do I need to pose as the Black Baron and impress your cousin Rui into making a bracelet for free? It could work if he's as much of a bonehead as you paint him to be. I cashed the check already. I have to admit, this Marsdale is a generous fella. One couldn't dream of a better customer. You decide to play fair with him, I take it. Kudos. I'm wary of messing with the guy. Shy on. Ooh. Oh, wait a second. I'm not fond of the fact that Marsdale and I are mentioned in the same letter. Means I really did work on Marsdale's bracelet after all. Made from Marsdale's very own Miro. Yeah, none of us knew who the Black Baron really was. The Black Baron is Shy on. Let's set the letters down a little bit. I can only imagine how tricky it is to wash your face in the sink. And what's in there? Hair? Ugh, what's that sound? A loft bed is a convenient option for Vardo. Oh, this one is too low slung. Is it now? Another relative I don't know. Dragon? Didn't notice any creative efforts on Roscoe's part, so the drawing must be Serban's. A strange subject choice. No, I'm not telling. The drawing is too grim. I like grim drawings myself, but the subject. A bird devouring itself. Oh, edgy. Lots of jackets. Emanate a heavy, overpowering smell of washing powder. There's nothing interesting in the pockets. Right, I guess. Oh, wait, what's this? Ugh, it's all greasy and dusty. My finger nearly stuck for good. This stove ain't been used for a while now. Yo, Roscoe. Think twice before yelling on the phone next time. We could have been heard. Once again, I've sent a teensy itsy bitsy prepayment. Or it might be a bonehead, but he ain't nearly as simple as you've described. So of course he refused to work for free. But he's less picky than normal jewelers. So he might do with $1,000 for prepayment. And since he's got zero chance of seeing the rest, we're still in the game here. Think about it. The Black Baron, close relative to the Red Baroness herself, not paying a single dime to his jeweler. That would have been way too suspicious. By the way, when's Marsdale's deadline for his commission again? I told Rui to have it done on the dot of this by the 27th of June. Try on. Oh, so he stole the thing from me. And, okay. No one's ever working for free these days, you offesso. Rascal pulls no punches, even with his partner. And Cheyenne's initiative with my itsy-bitsy prepayment clearly pissed him off. 1,000 dennies is no small money by my standards. Rascal didn't want me to have any of it, though. Neither the prepayment nor the rest of it. Probably gonna take the finished bracelet from me and hand it to Marsdale. And no one would have known. Jeez. Well, I slipped up, okay? Guess I'm a shitty partner for doing things my way and spending the loot. Let me tell you, both as your friend and a writer, you're going too far with that plan of yours. Marsdale won't buy the story of Rui's mad rook possession. He's a Malalo for frock's sakes. They have a special organ in their brain which detects magic. Keep it simple. Tell them that Rui fled with his Mirok in tow. I don't know, got robbed. Why involve the spiritual stuff in the first place? When you're ready to resell the bracelet, push it into Bailey's market, not Latori. Less chances to be discovered. Or better, return it to Marsdale and have the rest of the payment. $1,000 more, one less. Doesn't really matter this much. Never seen this much money in your entire life anyway. If it's not about the money, then what's it about exactly? Should go for a trip and unwind something later. You're feisty like a tiger. Jay on. It's clear now who the mastermind behind the Mad Rook plan. Rascal couldn't stomach losing money because of Cheyenne and decided to resell the bracelet elsewhere. He then set up this whole Mad Rook show to curb Marsdale's potential desire seeking the loss out. Persuaded him that I've gone nuts. Took the bracelet and vanished. This mess would have resolved way easier if Marsdale took things with a pinch of salt and not relied on a special magic detecting organ in his brain. Turns out we're both fucking boneheads. Time to make the fur fly. First things first, taking these letters with me and showing them to Brilla as evidence. The wardrobe! Fucking opened on its own. Or was it my shovel? Oh, did he summon the rook? Oh my god. Looks like drawings of an eye. Maybe there's something written on the back. Nothing. There's nothing else in this wardrobe aside from this amulet and letter. Weird little thing. Must be a letter. To and from whom? A family is not those who give birth, but who brought one up. They raised me in strictness, cutting away anything evil and undue. I became an adult during my childhood. I learned to spare before others, and thus I am stronger. I'm not afraid of the dark and big animals. I can handle everything myself. Thank you, Grandmother Grace. I used to forget about you all the time. Now I remember again. I'm grateful that you raised me to be strong. Your name is holy to me. Handwriting is different. Who weren't Cheyenne who wrote this? I found everything I need, and then some. Ooh. Ooh, oh no. What voice did I give him? I think I gave him kind of like a interesting. Don't I have the right to enter my own house? Servant, bro, what are you doing here? And who's this with you? A Pyra. Who's he anyway? Look, I'll chat with you later, hero. Now let me pass. Hey, somebody hold these two. I'll check what's going on in my house. No. Bad timing. What do I do? Oh, the evidence is right here in these letters. I can threaten him. And Rascal will get rid of them right away. He must have noticed the letters. I came here to merely... I knew I'd find you here. Well, did you get what you came for? Or, would you mind telling me where you'd put the bracelet? Your room is a real goblin pile. I'd rather not dig too deep into your scrap. You bugged me enough. I gave you a chance to leave camp peacefully, but nah, I guess you're too dumb. Get out. Oh no. Just look at this wretch. Here we all thought he was a hightailed from camp, but no. I came home and found him ransacking my Vado like a jumpster racoot. With comparison, your Vado is quite a dump. Take my advice, hero, and pick your last words with care. Have I promised to put you in the cage of shame? I have. Let's keep you on display behind bars for a couple of hours, before I take you to the Marquis for trial. And mark my words, I'll ensure your punishment is long and exciting. Let's see how long you last, wimp. Well, I suppose you can't escape the inevitable. But could you elaborate on what I am exactly guilty of? Ah, so he's making fun of us now. You're being accused of summoning the spirit of pranks and idleness, the Mad Rook to the Cam Hill, with the help of the Mirror Oak Bracelet. I've said many times, and I'll repeat myself again. The Mirror Oak Bracelet is intended for my customer, to Black Baron. The Mad Rook is the Black Baron! We all figured that out already! Just fucking can it! Ugh, can it yourself. The Black Baron is the Black Baron. Besides, Rascal knows him. Cut the crap. Cage him at once. Hey, just a second. So, to sum it up, I need to pose as the Black Baron and impress your cousin Rui into making a bracelet for free. And a signature. Cheyenne. As you may know, I am Rascal's only cousin. He has no others. That's a load of nonsense. Sabin is also your cousin. Oh no, this letter is definitely about you. Here, let me read it. Yo, Roscoe. Sounds like your name to me. It don't prove anything. At the very least, proves the Black Baron's existence. He exists thanks to Rasco's imagination and the acting skills of his friend named Cheyenne. Oh, it's him. One moment. Rasco, haven't you hired Rui for my work? He was fulfilling my order. What is all this? Do you plan to resell my Mirror to somebody else? So this Black Baron, whoever he may be, of course. Sastraya, take you! It's a different blasted Mirror. Tight yours. Ah, that's how it is. Merely a coincidence, I guess. No, that's no coincidence. The Mirror I've been working on is yours. I can prove it. Elias Mirtail II's Glupsy is the Prince of Vindusco. I mean, literally. He tops the Malalo rating list. Yes, that's true. Peeps take him for a simpleton. Many have tried to screw him over. And you know... Oops, sorry. That's besides the point. I'm not that simple. Ah, found it. He'll track you in a snap if you nick his Mirror Oak. That makes it clear who the Mirror Oak Rascal was after. Here, take a look for yourself. Then what was that performance all about? Indeed. Was it so hard to talk things through? Should have squattered it between yourselves and not put up a public farce. I thought Rui was crazy. He confirmed this repeatedly when he talked about the Black Baron and burned the stage. Pyromania, by the way, is a safe indicator that someone has serious issues. I was told the Mad Rook drove him insane. Charo Rasco. Now, please refresh my memory. What did you say about Rui? I believe I remember better than you do. Rui's been losing it these days. He simply would not admit that he's making the bracelet for you. Oh, I forgot who Ingrid was. You also advised against approaching him. Oh yeah, the daughter. Yes, that's right. Because of the Mad Rook. Rui supposedly began to worship the spirit of pranks and presented the Mirok to him. That's how it was. Strike it, take you. He's so sly. There's no tripping up for the life of you. If you hadn't publicly called out Rui, no one would have known about his affairs. He would have continued to sick the Rook on everyone, pretending to be a mouse. And thanks to your performance, I legally seized the bracelet, effectively disarming Rui and severing his connection with the spirit. Just think about it. Not a single incident has happened since I forfeited the Mirok. We work together, like partners. We are not partners. Because of you, I have exposed an innocent Sahash to mob law. But the Rook does exist. My Sugiardo got sick. I could barely save him. True. For instance, I have all the vegetables in my patch withers. Remember Alex damaged stuffed animal? It was me. There is no Mad Rook. And even if there is, he definitely didn't do that. I did. Rasco said he'd send me to study in jewel crafting if I did everything right. Please forgive me. What are you dribbling at, Kumad? Shut it. Shut your mouth, I'm fucking telling you. Now her. Looks like I need to own up to something myself. Some of the other residents of the hill camp and I organized a secret society against the Mad Rook. We plan to fight him by our means without getting Malalo involved, since it's a very costly enterprise. My eldest son, Rasco, however, officially disbanded our society and insisted we seek help specifically from him, from Mayor's Tale. For the holy name's sake, forgive me. This Malalo is considered a high-class professional, and, again, according to Rasco, he's the only one capable of subduing the Rook. They disbanded your group just because your son told you to? Rilla, how could you? You promised not to mention our society to anyone. But I still don't understand. What was the use of all of this? To fight the Mad Rook, like I said. Which obviously doesn't really exist. And you never mentioned your confiscated bracelet this morning. I was intending to hand it back to you. Rui, is there a letter that would fully clarify the situation? I'm rather tired of thinking. Sure, here it is. Mayor's Tale won't buy the story of Rui's Mad Rook possession. He's Malalo for frack's sake. They have a special organ in the brain which detects magic. Is it true, by the way? What kind of organ is this? There is no Gorgon, but a Bridgie, which you took, by the way. Continue reading, please. Keep it simple. Tell him Rui fled with the Mirok in tow. No, got robbed. Why involve the spirits in this stuff in the first place? You're ready to resell the bracelet. Push it in the Bailarian market, not Latori. Less chances to be discovered. Charming. Rasco, you should have listened to your friend Shayon and not gotten involved in this adventure. Or, I am quite a vengeful one. Did you know I can visit my offenders in their dreams and steal their breath? It's, I'd rather not steal yours. It whiffs. So, I will let the hill campers, the wonderful people who trust you so cruelly betrayed, deal with you according to the law. Dear all, put him in the cage of shame. No! I didn't do anything. Mad Rook did that to me. He drove me insane. He put me up to it. Look for him. Catch him. He's here. He's still in the camp. He hasn't gone anywhere. He'll get you, all of you. I wonder if he's telling the truth. I don't know. The cage. How quaint. All this time, Rasco's been carrying around the bracelet, and he's been lying to everyone's face about you having escaped with it. I'm truly sorry about what happened. You may consider me a complete scoundrel, toying with other people's destinies for my pleasure, and I fully deserve it. But that is not who I am. It's no use going out for your way for me as you do for the hill campers. I understand perfectly well who you are. Very noble appearance for them. And stop being myself? No fucking way. It may be hard for me to break character, but compassion is a trait shared both by Mare's Tail and Elias Glaspie. That wasn't your first such performance, was it? Next, you'll tell me you've never made this sort of performance before. This sort where a mystic tears their skeptical opponent in shreds. Very compassionate, alright. You're highly experienced in this matter, and it shows. It's surely not the first time you've publicly ruined someone else's dignity. For your information, Rui, those performances do not take place merely for the sake of public amusement. You may talk nonsense about Malalo to your heart's desire, but I am closer to the flat and the sorry than anyone. Nature's granted me the opportunity to feel and see the world differently. People trust Malalo, but they think within the confines of their own beliefs. If I stray from the course even slightly, I will lose their attention. I'm bound to be on the wavelength to convey my message correctly. That is, you say what people want to hear, deliberately avoiding the truth. That's even worse. Turns out that your speeches don't make any sense. It's just a public persecution of a single poor fellow. No, my performances are of great benefit. It's an attempt to convey the truth in a non-literal manner. Explain what it is that you meant. With great pleasure. Take the hill campers, for example. They believe the Mad Rook exists. So do I. However, unlike them, I know that the Rook is not a spirit, but a powerful Tsari without a clan. Not even be a king, albeit without the people and the crown. I left a clear hint to my speech. That is why I first talked about the Tsari who broke the rule, and then stretched the thin thread from them to the Rook. It's all fine and peachy, but how do you switch from educational show to bullying? I had to change the script a little after my talk with Rasco. You see, at first, I thought the Mad Rook was to be our only subject, but later, I had to change focus to you. How I hate editing the script. You have to revise everything you've written, and the logic inevitably takes the hit. I didn't have much time for proofreading. Don't get me wrong, we have all been convinced that the hill campers were the victims here, not you. So I did not intend to take pity on you. You should have verified the facts instead of rewriting the script. I arrived to do my job, and I do not work as a detective, mind you. True, I have still offended you, and I won't stop apologizing about it. Sometimes I am over-trustful. Which reminds me, I still haven't paid for the bracelet and haven't said a word of praise to you. What an intricate drawing! What masterful carving! Only a true artisan could have created such a luxurious little thing from a lump of mere oak. The Sualokan heads are crafted exceedingly plausible, as if you met them live. It wasn't me who drew the sketch, or who was completing the bracelet. In practical terms, I'm not much of a jeweler. There's nothing to praise me for. I beg your pardon? Rasco forced his younger brother to finish the bracelet because I missed the deadline. Did he make the sketch too? His sketch was once drawn by Rasco and Servant's father. Have you even worked on the bracelet? At least a little. Yes, of course. About 70% of it was my doing. This puts me on ease. If Rasco's younger brother is so talented, then why wasn't he dealing with my order? I wish I knew. Apparently, Rasco wanted to prank me this much. I can't wrap my head around his motivation. His behavior is too erratic. Fine. I had to try it with him. Anyways, back to the point. Here's a paycheck. You can cash it as soon as you get to the nearest bank. It covers 70% of your work, minus the burnt stage and the Grigi. Sounds fair. Oh, this much. This much excluded. Quite the contrary. My prepayment was many fucking times lower. Well now, we're even, and my conscience is clear. Ben. Farewell. What if I asked him to drop me off at the marquee? I don't need to leave anymore, though. I can stay. I have friends here. I don't need to leave anymore. I think it's time for both of us to go our separate ways. I'd rather figure a way out of here myself. I'm still here. Imagine that. Let's go already. I don't feel like talking to Rasco at all. Like I'm afraid of him. After all that happened, not a drop of fear left. But the words he used when he tried to justify himself. His blind hatred for me and this whole idea with the bracelet and the Mad Rook left me with a swarm of questions. Even though I don't want to talk to Roscoe, I have to. What's this? Beautiful thing, isn't it? Crazy beautiful. So what is it? I found it near that idol. Thought to myself, good stuff. Probably expensive too. Historical stuff usually pays a lot, he thought. So, looks like a goblin, right? And feathers. Have the sheen like a rooster's. Are you talking about the idol of Oirosh the Slayer? With a huge wooden goblin and knives. I had to live there for a while. Nobody came to my place. Nobody visited me. So I drifted and drifted round and round, indulging in retrospections. Came full circle. Roscoe, snap out of it already. It's easier said than done. Let's clarify. You flipped your lid after you found this amulet. Should I destroy it? Amulet's merely a remnant. It doesn't affect anything. Then what does? Roscoe. Nothing. Okay, crazy person. Well, how's it like to be in my shoes? How's it going? In the cage to your comfort? I don't think I'll stay in it for long, motherfucker. I've got strings to pull. I'll return to the camp and everything will go as it used to. Better sleep with your eyes open. You are overestimating the powers of your connections, and the whole camp will testify against you. Their chances of coming out of it unscathed are slim. Oh, I will come out of it all right. You'll see. I'll come back to break your every finger, every little bone in your tail. Sure. You're big and bad, I get it. Who are these powerful patrons you're so sure of? Are they Malalo? Or are they word warriors? Do they got plenty of coin? He doesn't need words. He doesn't need money. He taught me how to phase through walls. All he needs is to approach and sing. I would turn into a shadow and float away. This is some kind of metaphor. You got me lost here. It's a joke, you idiot. What the fuck did I do? Alright, let's get this straight. Why are you so fucking sore at me? Said it once, but I can repeat it if you'd like to emulate yourself. You're a slobber, a freeloader, and a lazy piece of... forgive me for interrupting, but I expected to hear a more specific reason. Have I offended you? Took away your favorite baby plate? Am I, spending too much time with Lazy? You stay away from her! We're just high school friends. She loves you and you know it. I'd always use her to cover up the real reason for hating me. You're not just her. You just listed everything Brilla usually says about me. She can't stand Lazy because she considers her... Never mind, it doesn't matter. What matters is your parroting your ma at me. Were you only doing this because Brilla was psyching you up? Yes. Yes, she was very convincing. You know, my entire family is convincing. Grandma Grace was good at instilling ideas. Hour of her persuasion is her family relic. What the? You just claimed to be deceived by the Mad Rook, and now you're blaming your family. Don't fucking understand you. Just want to wriggling when you've already discovered the truth. Nah, don't take it any further, you moron. It was a joke. Let's talk about the Mad Rook. You've devoted a lot of attention to him in your plan. I wonder where you drew the inspiration. He has long lost his home, and he lost his ability to maintain shape. He got stripped of his identity. Not everyone can overcome betrayal of this magnitude. He must be free. Never had a body in the past, but now he can't survive without one. He doesn't like being whole with me, but we have no other choice. Bate. Looks like something's running between you two. What are you talking about, hero? There's no one else here. Except for me. And me. That's how it is. My bad. I thought it would be implied to ignore your friend since you two came along. I wanted to know his name and everything. We're not friends. I'm not his friend. He's dull and empty. He can't sing and dance. Does everything I say. We're on the same wavelength most of the time. He's lying. It's a joke. Okay, got it. I'll be on my way. Will we meet again? I fucking hope not. Yeah, let's get the fuck out of here. Yeah, look at that. We are free. Oh yeah, I gotta talk to Mammon.
Rui, am I glad you're okay?
Ay, me too. Can't believe it's fucking over.
Rui, that was something. You managed to even flip Mare's tail. How'd you do that? You're as creative as a Malalo. That must have taken you a long time to prepare.
It was impromptu. I only needed a moment to collect myself. And bristle up.
Knew from the very beginning that you had nothing to do with it. You're a reliable guy through and through, always to your friend's rescue. So I couldn't imagine you as a villain, even for a second, let alone with the mad rook hovering over your shoulder.
I'm glad to hear that. Truly, I am. Glad no one came to my rescue when the volunteers were chasing me.
Arguing with Rasco is no easy fit, after all. I was also taken into one of the teams. But let me tell you, no one really remembered why we were even searching for you. I've been listening to the conversations about breeding hedgehogs and radio series for almost 4 hours.
Is that so? That must have been excruciating.
And we also baked potatoes, recalled some of the war songs of Praesia, and talked about the Latorian flora that had become extinct because of the flat. I had a pretty good time, come to think of it.
Well, I'm glad at least some of us did. Oh dear. I never knew you and Rasco had such a, complicated relationship. It's well just beyond the complicated. Yikes. Here I thought Rasco was an okay guy. Turns out, I known him and all. Right, no one knew this side of him, that's for sure. Hey, Rui, you alright? Hey, oh, I'm fine. One clash more, one less. I'm used to it. What do you think will happen to the camp now? You definitely need a new sentry. Why are you looking at me like that? I ain't suitable for this kind of stuff at all. My presence here is seasonal, but remember? I'll fall second half. I'll go back to my family in the Marquis. Vander, though. Would Vander even want to? And what about you? I ain't no way. I'm gonna get as far away from this place as possible. I'll tie myself to the hill camp for good. Fine by me. I'm sure you'll find a better nest to land in. I could stay. Erla's talking to someone. He looks awful upset. I can't believe I let him slip through my fingers. I thought he had a brain. He knew perfectly well what he wanted from life. But no, he decided to play smuggler. What a disgrace. Don't be so hard on yourself. After all, Rasco is an adult. It's a Hash and should be responsible for his own mess. Oh, but he dragged his brother into it. A child. Cerbin is a perspective and serious boy, but he can't stand on his own feet. Rasco's pretty much a substitute for Milosh, so it's no surprise he managed to brainwash him so easily. Family influence. Strahas take it. It needs his mother. There's nothing you can do about it. And you're harsh like Winter. Why don't you let up on him a little? Otherwise, he'll continue playing mum and keep anything and everything from you. Forgive me, but sometimes all you do is scare him. I know. He's such a big wig, he zones out immediately. Or worse, runs off to goblin knows where. Contrary, sometimes. I'm so upset I could cry. What am I supposed to do now? What if he grows up into someone like Rasco? Well, start by not scolding him. Calmly explain that it was a wrong deed. Take an unobtrusive interest in his hobbies. Oh, and by the way, our club is holding a widowed mother's meeting next Wednesday. They share all kinds of interesting and useful stuff. So, join us. You might learn something new. Indeed. Sounds better than chasing some Madrook. I hope this incident will help Rilla truly reconsider her attitude towards Cerbin. Oh, I can't talk to her. Okay. So can't talk to my fucking mom. Wait, what? Aw, why would... Spotted by who? Oh, who are you? Oh, Cerbin. Say, there's no need to run now. Not for you, at least. It feels as if everything ended even worse than it could have. Why? course, how?
If I didn't agree to help, Rasko would have had to drop his idea. Then nothing would have happened. Now he's going to jail.
Ah, don't blame yourself. Trust me, you would have done it either way, with or without your involvement. After all, you even had an accomplice.
I always thought Rasko was so tough. Even tougher than Dad. Can I tell you a secret?
Go ahead.
Sure, he promised he would make me a jeweler's apprentice, but I wanted to help for the sake of helping. It was I who was his accomplice. And I had no clue about this Shayon person. You were like a real team. At first, I didn't think I was messing up. I was just playing robbers and pretending to be a villain. But Alec, there was one dummy that we painted together, and I sliced it open myself. And Aunt Agatha was so heartbroken because of her Sujis.
It's great that you're sharing this. The most important part is to learn your lesson and never make the same mistakes. It's better to play robbers, but not be them.
I don't want to be a robber anymore. Not even in the pretense. A bad century, too.
Poor kid. Servant seems to be deep in thought. Didn't even notice me approach. Did I talk to him? Yeah. Who's Servant? The youngest son of my uncle. Cousin. And Rasko is my older cousin and Servant's brother. Make it easier for you to remember. They are both Milosh's son. Really? I was wondering you had such a big family. How many pups are usually in a Sahash litter? How do you tell each other apart? By smell. Aye. First things first. We don't say litter. Or breed. We don't do that over here, you fucking daft furry bastard. As for how many, horrible families may sometimes get quite numerous. I am my mother's only child. And we recognize each other just fine by the features of one's muzzle. I wouldn't even confuse your face with any other. I've seen plenty of Piera. I think I've committed you to memory too. You look a little like Milosh. I don't look like Milosh. We have different eyes, shape our nose and ear lengths. Even our fur patterns are different. I know better. Been around him longer than you. I'll find his photo and we'll compare. Now that'll be an embarrassment. When it turns out that you and Milosh are more alike than you are with your father. You bastard. Alright. Oh, shit. Hi.
Oh, I've been looking everywhere for you.
No!
No what? I bought some food.
There's been a change of plans. Carium doesn't feel like going with you anymore. He's afraid of you. Or I simply don't trust.
What else can I do to inspire your trust? I've even brought you food. Eat. It's tasty.
How do I know it's not poisoned?
Holy names, you really are loony. I saved you, you fool. What's so alarming about me to you?
It's enough that you're a maverick. I won't rest until you've answered all of his questions.
What a nuisance you are, the both of you.
Slato, I will.
But we need to go somewhere more private first. I don't want us accidentally overheard.
No, the cemetery. Lovely.
Well, ask away. What are you waiting for?
Who created the slow originally?
Bo. Resurrection, or rather the recreation of Carium, was entirely his idea. But since he's a stranger to alchemy, I had to help him find out a little.
Always again. Bo is a Cephid. He would never turn for help to a traitor of the clan.
Hold it there, honey. I never betrayed anyone. The king himself, His Majesty Gideon, gave me permission to accept the Maverick. This was shortly before the end of the Great Hunger, and well before the Age of Doors. At that time, you were either still a chick, or you didn't exist at all. And as a clan alchemist, I was in good standing.
Then why'd you leave your clan if you were so respected?
I'd rather not talk about myself. Sorry.
Sure, legends sound as fake as everything else. Milosh said he was a sacrifice. It's a direct violation of the clan's rules, and Bo would never harm a mortal.
Ah, it was our mutual screw-up.
Screw-up? What sense?
I have to give you some background. The Slow is all about creativity, yet it is unwilling to part with its creations, much like Foley. And it had no intention of letting Carium go, so as the Star Reader's companion, Milosh had to get him and bring him back to the stream. Nobody sacrificed him.
And you sent a mortal to such a place. Just like that. He was defenseless. You should have seen what happened to him.
Defenseless? Nothing of the sort. He had a Miro bracelet on him. Was it not supposed to turn into a giant snake with sharp teeth?
Well, sure did turn into a snake, but it looked worse for wear. Wasn't all that useful too.
So be it. Protecting someone is not its key objective. It worked as a link between its own world and reality, and thus could bring Milosh back home at the right moment. The slow is dangerous for Sari, but it's supposed to be harmless to mortals. Mortals are invulnerable to letter eaters and invisible to Foley, because they are not her creations.
Really? Then why did Milosh
die? Well, I got a couple of guesses. The slow is a mass of original ink.
I have no idea what's going on with the story, by the way. I'm just looking at the hot furries. Gotta be honest.
The slow is a mass of original ink. It's overflowing with Folly's thoughts and being. And being there is equal to dipping right into Folly's mind. Milosh must have spent so much time there that Folly managed to pick up on his presence and engulf him like something strenuous. Or Milosh started suffering from hunger and thirst like any mortal, so he began to eat and drink everything he could find in the slow. Thus, unbeknown to him, original ink soaked his body and turned him into a part of the original reality, surrounding reality. Yes, I'd say it's the most plausible scenario. I'm voting for it.
But how could you and Bo allow it? Why haven't you come up with a saver option or a contingency plan? He's my companion. It means a lot to me. And there are supposed to be two of us, but you let Milosh die.
Pumpkin, I've warned them both, Milosh and Bo. Milosh would happily go to any lengths to save you. Same goes for Bo. He sacrificed too much to drop everything halfway. Both were so determined, so desperate. A perfect example of self-sacrifice.
Enough! I've heard enough. Well, I haven't.
What else do you want to know?
Rui and I drank the ink to get out of the slow. What are the consequences? What happened to us?
Nothing.
Truth, please. You don't have to keep anything from us.
Well, Rui, you have nothing to be afraid of. You are fire, after all. The stars in the original ink were the spark that ignited these changes in your case. Fire is also original ink's opposing element, so you were safe.
Splendid. What about me?
Oh, my little friend, you will always be safe.
I think I'm starting to get it. Me getting into the slow was no coincidence, was it?
Milosh died. There's no one left to get Karyam out of the slow. You know, it's like a tin can with its ring torn off. It can't be helped, but you still need to crack it open. Any tools will do.
Tools? Tools, you say? So it was you who turned me into fire. Why did you say you didn't know anything about it? And went on faking sympathy too. Look at you. So surprised to being deceived. You were trusting to the point of queasiness.
Forgive me, but I fail to understand your anger. Yes, your Shing has changed completely, true, without your consent, but not for the worse. And you managed to keep your body intact, unlike Milosh, who became one with the slow, Shang and La included. Not only are you completely unharmed, you now have a fiery soul.
Take it back. Huh? I said, make me normal again. I don't want some fire for a Shang.
Oh, it's irreversible. Let me tell you something for your peace of mind. Transmutation of the soul lengthens lifespan, so you're at no risk of sudden death. Besides, you can always turn to me if you experience any inconvenience or notice changes in your behavior.
Turning to you right now. I experience an inconvenience and feel unwell. And I am fucking livid.
It's, within normal range. Probably. Well, have I convinced you? Have I earned the title of reliable messenger who will take you both to all the right destinations? Is that a no? Do I need to strong-arm you into the Bardo?
No, no need. I agree to go with you. Me too. But I need to pack me things first.
Alright. We'll be waiting for you. My Vardo is outside the cemetery. Just turn right as soon as you see the cemetery oak.
Huh. Can I ask you about anything? Oh, okay. No. Okay, It feels like there's still a lot that I have not done yet. Hmm. Do I need to leave? I really don't want to leave, if I'm being honest. Oh. Hey. Hey.
Remember, I told you. I told you something was off about him. Has he gone mad? This can't be supernatural. Can it?
Oi! Can't say for certain. Let's face it, the spirits don't exist. But if we were to assume that the Mad Rook is not a spirit,
You think he exists, right? Come on, tell me. What came to your mind there? I need ideas, any ideas. Please.
lazy. I don't have a single idea. Except perhaps... I found this in his Vardo's wardrobe. I have no idea what this thing is.
What the? Why? Why would he keep this in his wardrobe? Rasco doesn't look like himself. I know him too well. There must have some sort of explanation, a rational explanation. Please, Rui. Fine. Screw it. He must have always been like this, and I simply failed to notice. Did I... What? I'm so dumb. Only names, words fail me. I should use my head more often.
Not supposed to be constantly on guard with the ones you love. Being able to trust is a very valuable quality. And you have it. Unlike me.
Sure, a good one. I'll mull this over in my spare time. Thanks.
You are wonderful and kind, you hear me?
Yeah. Look, could you leave me be? I want to listen to the water. Yes, to its splashy sound. Not in the mood for talking. I'm not asking for much, am I?
Of course. I haven't really read anything in my compendium in a while. You better not go in there with me. What's the biggie? Well, I need you to keep a lookout. It's very important. Fine if it's important. Keep a lookout for what? His mom?
Oh. Rui, sweetheart. You must be so tired.
Where have you been all this time?
They locked me up.
What?
Rilla forced me to stay indoors out of fear of this pestilent rook. When I tried to climb out of the window, Rasco caught me, threw me back, and assigned volunteers to watch the Vardos so I would not run away. Would you believe that?
So you wanted to help me?
You think I wouldn't come to rescue my son? I'd be the first to run if I only knew where to. You feel like eating? I can quickly warm up the rolls. 5 minutes in the frying pan and done. I'll brew some coffee too. We'll sit down and you'll tell me everything.
No, Mom. I need to pack my things.
Pack your things? Are you leaving? Where? Why?
Mom, why am I such an oaf?
Oh, no, my dear boy, don't be upset. You're no oaf at all, but my clever and sharp boy.
Clever and sharp boys don't make the same mistake for the umpteenth time. I seize every opportunity to fly higher, but end up in the middle of a quagmire. Giggity. Is this how it's supposed to be?
What am I doing wrong? Sweetheart, let me tell you this. There is no correct way to fly higher. You either succeed or you don't. Just like in Gabbage, you either take risks and lay out a tray, or you hide your cards and sit on them until the end of the game.
And a handy piece of advice from a gambler.
In life, it comes in handy much more often. Sometimes it's good to give it a shot and take shortcuts. It doesn't mean that you try less. What if it turned out that the Black Baron does exist?
But it didn't. I must have rocks in my head instead of brains if I agreed to this job. And to think, I was the one to laugh at Laszlo when he sent the money to the Elbalmian slaves so we could escape to Ialea here.
You do have brains, alright. What you need now is to get up steam. To rise and shake up and move on. Are you ready?
Yes.
Where are you heading?
To Vendusco. Not sure what I'll be doing there yet, but hooray! It's a city. And cities are full of opportunities.
Let me give you a hug. Do you want help with packing up?
Oh, I'm good. Thanks.
Here, take the bag. I stitched it up. And don't forget your clothes.
Oh, sure thing, Mom. Where'd I go without clothes?
Will you write to me sometime later? I understand you don't want to talk about what happened right now, but when you do, please write, okay?
I will. Do I have to leave? I don't want to leave. I don't want to leave. Why do I need to leave? Urban made short work of the mural and finished up the race without seeing a flaw. I had to speak into the guide 100 times, but mess up the carving and correct it time and time again. So the book is forever staying here. It's Urban who should become its owner. Need to toss some clothes in the bag. Can't leave without any at all, can I? Clothes in my dresser. What I definitely can't live without is my garb. Gotta take it for a walk more often, and preferably not in my camp. Oh, I change clothes. I remember my pups every time I look at this bag. Well, that's it. I'm all packed up. I'm really leaving this place. I've arrived just recently, but already managed to almost die, almost resurrect, get arrested and enter the flat. Not to mention the fire and the sorry. If I told anyone, they'd never believe me. Well, I know one thing, and that's that. It's the end of the episode. Yeah, I don't want to leave. Do I have to leave? God, I don't want to leave. We'll find out tomorrow, the next episode, if I can leave, if I have to leave or not, truly. Alright, bye-bye. I don't know if that was the damn... Whatever, bye. Hey guys, this is Moist Rack from the future here. Yeah, so I thought maybe chapter 3 was released. I tried googling it. Look, spoilers, this is the last episode. I mean, you clicked on the video, it said final episode, so you knew it was the final episode. I did not know that when I was recording this episode, so I ended it like an hour in, and then we got like 20 minutes left, so you can tell what happened. So yeah, I'm also too lazy to edit all of that out, so I'm just gonna edit this in. Yeah. Okay, yeah, back to the past me, the present me, whatever. Bye. What's up, guys? It's Moist Rack, episode 7 of The Crown of Leaves. Wow, look at me. I've been awful busy on Instagram. I don't know how to separate the whore side of me from the furry YouTuber side of me. What happened last time? Well, it's time we leave. We're leaving home unless I can help it. If I can stop it, I'm not leaving home. Sorry to break it to you, but I don't want to leave. I want to stay right here. I'm not doing a coming-of-age story where... you were away for a long time. Indeed. I even managed to forget about your existence. You fucking bitch. I don't want to leave if I can help it. Okay, I'm noticing screen tearing on my end. That's odd. Okay. I guess I gotta get him, like, off to the road, huh? Oh, hello. Would anyone be stuck in a cafe at night? I would guess it's a special case today. Someone has to feed Rasco's volunteers, after all. And let us not forget about the tourists camping in the cemetery. Okay, I take my works back. The night cafe is also inconvenient. What a strange Sally. Why is she holding an empty birdcage? And that hood. Just like Universe. Who is she? Ailey. What is your name? My name? Yours. Rui. Are you a fire worshipper, Rui? No! And you? And I am. Our Temple of Ash Viviana... I love the music just in the background. Our Temple of Ash Viviana lies far, far to the south. But many of us don't stay in one place and set off on a victor. Not much of an expert on the terminology of fire. What do you call it again? Fire worshippers? A victor is a lifelong journey. The more one travels, the brighter their spark burns. But one must give up sight to see the sparks. That sounds dumb, because you need your eyes to see the sparks. I'm not ready for anything of the sort, thank you. Is there anything else you wanted to ask? Sure, hood. I've seen one before. It is a Victofi. Fire worshippers wear it during Victo. Like you. Like me. And there are fire worshippers who wear Victopi without renouncing their eyesight? The desire to see sparks is a personal matter. But there is no sense for sighted monks to go on a Victo, and therefore they stay in the temple. All who travel are blind. Must be hard roaming across country terrain all alone. I am not alone. My group has pulled up not far from here. I came to the camp to replenish provisions. And no, it is not hard for me to roam. The spark guides me. I see. I mean, clearly you don't see, but I see. Is that what you need the cage for? Carry the groceries? Well, quite an original method, albeit inconvenient. The cage is meant for something else. I need to fill it with spiritual fire to become nearer to becoming a true flame. Fill it, you say? You are smiling. Yes, we travel to fill it. You fill one cage, then you take a second, and a third. But our life is not enough to accomplish this much. A wanderer with 2 cages is an extremely rare sight already. And mine is not even half full. Okay. You got anything to say about this? Suppose not. Alright, let's take you to the nearest road like I promised. Okay. Really can't return you, it looks like. I mean, I thought I was going to take you to the road, but can I... No? Maybe I need to go back to Univer? Or did we renounce Univer? I forget. Where do I gotta go? Do I gotta go here? Out of the camp? I don't quite know why my screen is tearing like this. That's on my end, though, it looks like, not on yours. So that's good. You guys don't need to bother. Univer. Univer, you fuck. Where are you? Univer. We're in Tefek.
Thought I could tell you.
Harryum, could you leave us for a moment? Fine. I was there too. The shining coin, the piano, birthday boy's armchair. I saw everything.
So you know. How? I don't understand. If it was a dream, how could we see the same thing?
The truth is, we had been pulled into another person's memories. You and I, we saw... No, that's not the word. We participated in the last moments of his life, just before he was murdered.
Another person? Was he like Peria? And why him specifically? And who is he anyway?
His name was Karyom. He had been raised in a Chusari clan, and he can read the constellations. Actually read them, unlike me. Hey, you remember that poster from my room, right?
Karyom. I know his name.
Yes, it's written down in the handbook.
Which I've also seen at the Tigladera.
In reality, it was Milosha's gift for Karyom, not you or me. They used to be partners, and good friends apparently.
Dad never told me a single thing. Why does no one ever tell anything in our family? Everyone keeps their mouths shut and hides the truth.
Perhaps the Suari forbade Milosh to share the details of his secret life.
But you are, right at this very moment.
I'm not Milosh, and I want to figure out what's really going on here. What did you see after Tigladera? Have you been to the Slough?
To the Slough? No, I don't seem to remember. How was it with you?
Flynn gave me a veg lamb, rugged me, and slaughtered me the Stryhus.
He stabbed you? I've suspected he's a crumb. I took against him right from the start.
Weird. I don't recall having a knife. But he couldn't have pierced me with just his claws, could he? It's not that easy to pull off, even if he's a fucking Tusari. No, I'm sure I remember a glint of a blade. But the shirt seemed to have claw marks. Do you remember if he had a knife on him?
No, he didn't. He clawed. Well, I lied about the eye. Flynn took it.
Sarbin, how did it happen?
I said I wanted to go home, and he promised to guide me, but asked for a parting hug. I wanted to crack him right between the legs, because why the hell would we hug? I never gave my consent. Then he grabbed me. I got scared to death. I thought he was gonna eat me. At the last second, I blurted that I'd give him my eye if he'd let me go.
So is that what happened to your eye? I'm not surprised you end up with a different, more plausible story for everyone else. But how did it strike you to give him an eye?
Dad told me.
Is this some daddy's tips sort of thing?
He said that if something very bad happens to me, like if a monster is attacked, I need to sacrifice my eye, and recited a poem. Bare eye, two eyes, and gaze eye through both, and in empty streets should a fiend strike doth. Fear I it not, for mine eye pays me off. This friend knows not a secret of mine, that through this one eye can I gaze just fine.
I can't believe that actually worked.
And how did you manage to escape? What bought you off?
You know, looks like nothing was taken from me. Even both my eyes are in place, I see.
You said Flynn tore through your chest, so he has your heart.
He does? And how am I standing right here in one piece? I ain't even a ghost.
Could be a zombie.
I'm so tired I could probably fit that definition. I ended up falling into a weird place full of ink and obscure equipment with an ego logo on it and met Carrium there. So, I guess I'm not that lucky.
Whoa, will you tell me? Tell me!
Yeah, baby. Sarbin, I'd be happy to chat with you all through the night. As it happens, I need to leave.
But, where are you going? We've only just begun discussing the Tigladera. And why would you leave? No one is chasing you, and Rasco won't be causing you trouble ever again.
And I'm to keep living in your room and be an eyesore to your beloved mother. No way. I'll hop right to Vindusco. In my head, I've already hit the road.
Will you write me a letter?
Write me a letter.
Everything about what happened in Slow, and about Carrium too?
If you want to hear it, then I surely will.
Yes, I really want to.
Little buddy. Aww. My little buddy, I don't want to leave. No, I don't want to leave. I want to stay here with the homie. I guess I don't have a choice. Fuck you, Carrium. You cunt. I was not the only one to get sucked into your Tigladera memories. Alright, that's impossible. Yeah, looks like it is. Sarbin, my young cousin, saw all the same things I did. He described Tigladera in detail, told me about Flynn and Bo. I was bound to believe him. I'm happy for him. Witnessing the last hours of a Star Reader's life with their own eyes is an unaffordable luxury for a mortal. However, in Sarbin's case, everything went according to a slightly different scenario. When Flynn wanted to kill him, Sarbin offered his eye in exchange. Oi. And Flynn agreed. He did. Sarbin does lack an eye now, after all. I don't understand what's the reason for identical visions. Could it be the slow? What do you think? Oh, I don't know. Or could it be due to our shared blood relation with Milosh? I don't know. Look, you may have your secrets. You're a chosen one out to save the flat, the sorry and shite, I get it. But we, a small bunch of mortals that we are, got into your story and your memories by accident. You have nothing to do with your great mission, but it still affected us. Milosh died. Sarbin lost an eye. I got stuck in the slow. Since I was the one to save you. Twice, now, by the way. I deserve to at least have one of my questions answered. What the actual fuck is going on? There is this thing that can... It can possess others. What is it exactly? Is this a spirit? It's not a spirit. Hey. This creature can seize the mind of others, sorry, sort of. I was not aware it could possess mortals as well. The guy, Rasco. His red eye is a different color, correct? I suppose. Must be inherent. I've never peered into it. The creature has a soft spot for eyes, because it has none of its own. If it chooses to stay in a specific body, it controls one eye so it can see, or takes it as a ransom and leaves. The latter must be the boy's case. Wait, did you say this creature is currently in Rasco? Can anything be done about it? Is there a way to get rid of it, for it to be cured? No, there isn't. What is that thing anyway? It never used to hurt mortals. I have no idea what would have influenced its appetite. So, are we all just gonna pretend it doesn't exist? Let it roam free and expand its gastronomic preferences? I am trying to get rid of it. This is my secret, and you are only one privy to it. Well, are you fucking happy now? I'll subdue this creature with the help of the Crown Constellation, and everything will be back to normal. Don't you dare breathe a word about it to anyone. And I mean anyone. Understand? I will solve the crown. I will fix it all. And solve quicker. I am gonna go tell somebody. I'm gonna go tell somebody. Because she deserves to know. Ah, fuck's sakes. You just said, oh, I guess Rasco was always like this, so we fucking cunt. And I can't even go and tell her. Aye, Rasco ain't that bad of a man. Hey, Rasco. So, alright, because I did feel like in the last episode, the dialogue kind of seemed to skip over a little bit with her. Like, she was just like, you know, tell me something, Rui. And then it just went to black, and she's like, oh, well, I guess he was always like this. That son of a bitch. Well, fuck him, I guess. So, I don't know. But I go... No, that's locked. That's still on fire. Well, where are you going already? Or do you plan to call me somewhere else? I'm missing a sneaker here, you know. I'm tired of roaming the neighborhood almost barefoot. I guess there's no one else I can go to. Okay, also, the fuck is that? Should have been my first question. What a gorgeous boy!
Ah, yes, she's a beauty. And a terrible glutton, too. You make a fist and she immediately pushes in to look for a hidden mouse. The name's Taria.
Yet it looks not hard for her to pull a whole wagon with a mountain or vacuums.
I ordered a wagon with a lightweight design for her special benefit. It has a cabin made of wicker cane, a balsa bottom, and slats and crossbars made of rods. The wheels are heavy though, but Tara copes. She's a giant of a riding phoenix. Tyra, leave me alone. I don't have mice.
Universe Birdie is obviously a tad bigger than these cages. Oh, is she the fire people? There's something black splashing around in this jar. Ink.
Blackberry jam.
Fair. Okay, I've already... Yeah, again, I'm tired of talking about the shovel. Yeah, I've talked about the shovel twice already. The rice. And still, why me?
Hmm?
I'm an average Sahash without an outstanding skill. I can't read and hear the stars. I'm not big on jewelcraft. I ain't even related to the story in any possible way. And why is it that the choice fell on me, out of all of Melosh's relatives? Or was it me who went to the slow and became fire?
Even the ink constellations have their mirror twins in the Shanglian sky. There's no explanation to that. It's just, sometimes things simply match for no obvious reason.
And we somehow matched with Carrion.
Oh yes, absolutely. You both share a fascinating connection with the number 27.
And now you're talking about fucking numerology.
You and Carrion were born on the same day, and you were the same age. And the moment Carrion died, you were born. I can only guess that the other threads might be linking you to that number. Of all the mortals, Fire chose you, and as luck would have it, you were very close. By the way, now that you know most of it, can I ask you something?
Yeah, sure.
Has anything unusual happened to you before the slow?
Yeah, I spoke to a veg lamb. I was going to bury one very chatty alien weed in the forest.
Ah yes, that's right. I remember that juice on the shovel.
Yeah, see what's a veg lamb.
And where did you get that chatty alien weed?
It sprouted at the local gardener's greenhouse. Claimed it had been thrown by the Mad Rook.
The veg lamb claims so? Oh please, they're only obsessed with their own taste. Their origin is of little concern to them.
It was the gardener who claimed that, not the veg lamb. How do you know so much about veg lambs? Judging by Carriam's memories of Tigladera, Lynn was the one to garden them.
I know. I helped him a little.
You did? So you were intimately acquainted?
Very intimately. As intimately as it gets. Well, I have much to think about.
So you're taking Carriam to Bow? Why didn't you say so straight away? Exactly. Should have said so to begin with.
Did you know that not everyone wants Carrion to come back to life?
What do you mean?
Lynn. Oh ho, and him too.
He's alive.
He was, of course, exiled from the clan, but he is also a maverick, just like me. He depends neither on Ink, nor on the clan, nor on the flat. So what will happen to him? Besides, he gained many supporters, and not only among the Sari. Yes, we should definitely avoid him.
That's interesting. Was there anyone... Milosh said it was not Flynn or Bo who had sent him to the slough, but a certain he. Did anyone else come with you?
Bo was in his maverick form. Chances are he had never shown his human face to Milosh.
No, he hadn't. They saw each other in the flat from time to time, and Bo was always in his true form. Even on that bracelet. Milosh. Why did Bo do this?
He said, I don't want Milosh to see the real me. He even used a different name. As for why he did this is anyone's guess. But logically speaking, the suit of flesh and blood is the most suitable choice for the stream.
Tell me about Foley. I forgot what the fuck Foley was. What do you know about Foley? Have you ever met her?
Have we met? No, we haven't met. But there's practically not a single Sari who wouldn't know that name. She is the Lord of Ink. She also calls herself Mother, and sometimes Father of the Sari. But as per recent development, children are making her very angry, and she constantly threatens them with punishment.
What kind of punishment, I wonder?
She has nothing to put against us except for the Letter Eaters. But then again, they're not that dangerous for Mavericks. As long as we remain in the stream, of course.
Alright. Then I suppose it's time to go. I hate to rush you, but it's almost sunrise. I'd like to take a little nap.
My carriage isn't the most comfortable place, especially if you aren't used to sleeping next to the driver.
And what about inside the cart?
It's all filled to the brim with vacuum cleaners. If you want, we can build you a castle out of boxes, and just keep in mind that there will be no furniture in this castle. And it has a good chance of falling apart along the way, and the goods will get damaged.
So I'll have to sleep sitting up. It appears so. Hey, wait a minute. When the fuck is Chapter 3 coming out? Hold on a second. Hold the fuck on. That can't be the last episode. That means I get... Fucking hell! I'm done doing the voice. What the fuck? No. No, that can't be the end. That can't be the end. No. No, that can't be an end. That can't be the end. Where is it? Where? 18 plus. That can't be the end. No, what the fuck? Oh, well, now I'm just gonna have to add this to the to the end of the other episode. What the fuck? No, hold on. When does Chapter 3 of Crown of Leaves come out? What the fuck? No, hold on. We're taking a little detour here, gentlemen. We're taking a detour to Steam. We're taking a fucking detour to Steam. Where is it? There's Chapter 2. Where's Chapter 3? No! What? No! Come on! Come on! What? No! You can't do this to me, game! You can't fucking do this to me! God, now I have to clip these two videos together. God damn it. Okay, well, you know what? I guess that was the Crown of Leaves. It's, I guess I better have some, like, closing thoughts on it, huh? Wasn't expecting it to do that. And so let's find a good background for this. Fuck yeah, that guy. I like that guy. I liked his voice. No! That was a pretty fun game. It was interesting, right? I like the voice. I like doing the Irish voice. But no, I like that game. It was fun. It's a bit confusing, I'll give it that, but I had fun playing it. I really want to know when Chapter 3 is going to release, but I guess that's the end of this series, huh? Okay, like and subscribe. Have a great rest of your day. Bye-bye.